Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie. Today I've got a sneak peek for you of a mystery kit that Diamond Art Club has coming out tomorrow by the artist Art by Julia. The theme is Mystery Kit Interior. You guys know this artist has the most ridiculously adorable artwork out there, and I'm so excited that we have a mystery kit from her now because, the cuteness that's going to be unveiled one square at a time is going to be out of control. So here's what's going to happen. I am going to give you guys a look at this kit kind of in stages of spoilers. So depending on what you want to see, what you don't want to see, I'm going to kind of give you warnings as we go. And if you want to be able to try to figure out what this original artwork is, I promise I'm going to give you like enough information to maybe do just a tiny bit of detective work and figure out what this image is if you're someone that wants all of the spoilers before you decide if you're going to be shopping. Now, I got to give you guys a heads up that this kit is coming out tomorrow, which is Monday. What are we on? November 10th at 9:30 a.m. or 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. It's one release time for everybody. And look, there was like a constant countdown in the VIP group of people that were eagerly waiting and hoping for a piece by this artist to come back into stock. And it sold out very quickly once it did. And I just, I try not to push the FOMO here, but if this is a must-have for you, I've got to really tell you to set your alarms and be there at release time. I think this is going to be one of the faster-selling mystery kits that we've had in a while. But that's just my guess. We'll see. Maybe Diamond Art Club has stocked up just oodles and oodles of them in anticipation. Fingers crossed. We'll see. Anyway, something else I noticed. You guys, we have slightly new boxes. Very slight updates. I saw someone post a different recent, I think restock or new release in the VIP group that featured this just slight difference to these boxes that I'm going to show you once we open this up. We'll take all the plastic wrap off so you can see it and all of that. It's subtle, but it's there. So let's get into it. Let me stop jabbering. So this is going to give you a sense for color palette, you guys. I think we have lots of blues. It incidentally matches the blues for the square drill kits. This is going to be a square drill kit like all the mystery kits that Diamond Art Club has because the symbols on the kit are black and white. Well, there's a variety of different background colors, but in simplest terms, they're not the colors of the original artwork, and that's to help disguise the image. And so we got to have square drills to cover up that completely. If there were round drills, you would see the little bits of those different background colors around those drills. So we're talking a big size, 60 by 79.9 centimeters. Actually, that's not too bad. 23.6 by 31.5 inches. And again, that's kind of a look at the color palette. It looks like when they changed up these boxes, that is a new font. When you look at a million of these boxes, I guess you start to internalize those. Oh, this looks a little bit different too, actually. We're looking at 47 colors. We're going to have a frosted diamond and 3 fairy dust colors. The total of 77,000-ish. This is mystery kit number 98. They've released almost 100 mystery kits at this point. How to diamond paint, info on the back. I'll also have some beginner videos linked below you can check out, along with some reviews and tips and tricks videos of different mystery kits I've completed from Diamond Art Club before that talk through some, here's some how-tos and suggestions I have for how to tackle a mystery kit, how to make it feel less intimidating. So be sure to check those out if you're newer to this craft. Did they change the images here too? They might have. Anyway, kit contents, we're going to go through all of that, you guys. And this is now a sticker. I could see the little outline of the sticker of the kit that this is going to be at the bottom, which is handy if you're like me and want to store all your diamond paintings and just stash mountain on shelves, and you want to be able to easily tell just from looking at the bottom what that particular kit is. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take the whole plastic cover off of this one so we can see what this new box situation looks like. So I guess I don't have to be super delicate about how I was cutting this. But anyway, if you're brand new to Diamond Art Club, thinking of making your very first purchase and you want to save 20%, I have a discount code you can use. It's just my name, Katie, Katie, and the number 20. That's an affiliate code, so I may make a small commission if you choose to use it. And thank you so much if you do. I appreciate it. I just noticed that they also put the barcode and the name of the kit over here on the side. I don't think that was there before. So, okay, this is just a sleeve. The top, it doesn't go all the way around the top. It's just a sleeve that goes around it like that. And then we have the usual box. And it still opens from the top and everything. But yeah, you just have this sleeve that you can slide on and off of it. So there you go. I wonder if that's just more practical. I would love to know how everything works on the logistical, like warehouse backend side of things. I want to understand every bit of how it works, how they make their decisions. I'm endlessly fascinated by that kind of thing. Okay, so Diamond Art Club does with their mystery kits include a little insert here I'll show you with some etiquette. I just want to make sure you guys are aware of this as well. So with mystery kits, they are always going to be a limited number of each design during a single production run. So once this sells out, they're not going to restock it. Occasionally, you will see them have a couple pop back up. Words are hard. Pop back up in stock if there are cancellations or if they find some in like a warehouse, sweep or whatever. But don't count on that. Otherwise, it is limited edition, single run. When it sells out, it's gone. And then they ask to please help preserve the element of surprise for others. They specifically are going to be like no spoilers in the official VIP Facebook group. And of course, you can post on your own social media channels. Different other Facebook groups will have like rules and requests about posting mystery kits. I like to say that just as a courtesy to others, even if it's on your own social media, it's nice to put things behind like a spoiler warning image just in case, someone is scrolling and just comes across it and didn't want to have it spoiled for them. It's a really small thing to do. It's just it's like, why not if it's not a big deal? But you do you, okay? Let's talk about their toolkits, which have some nice features and upgrades. So first we have their twist and pick pen, which is more ergonomic than your basic diamond painting pen. That doesn't normally happen. There we go. Now it's like twisted on a little better. It just wasn't twisted on all the way. It's not a huge deal. It comes pre-loaded with a clear wax. Just give it some twists and then the wax is going to start coming out the end. If you run out of the wax that's pre-loaded in there, you can see it coming out the end there. If you run out of the wax that's in there, they give you some extra down here in your tray, a whole plate of it. They also give you some of their classic pink heart wax if you prefer to work with that. At the other end of the pen, you've got a 4-placer. It is removable. You can pull that out and they give you a 7-placer. You could use that instead if you want. This also fits the metal multi-placers that they sell. Just make sure you're getting the ones that are push-in, not threaded screw-in type. So we also have some bags. You can store some leftover diamonds in these. And then the trays are my favorite of their toolkit upgrades. I always like to point these out because they're so much bigger. I'm a multi-placing girl. I love to be able to just put plenty of diamonds in here, grab my 12-placer, and use it easily. So love that about these trays. They're much bigger than a basic tray. It comes with a stopper and also with a sliding lid that you just pop on there. So there you go. That is the toolkit that comes standard with your diamond painting kits from Diamond Art Club. Now here we've got stickers and a treasure quest card. Let's see what our treasure quest card is. Looks bronze. Yeah, we have a bronze treasure quest card here. So quick rundown of this. Treasure quest cards are a pretty collectible as well as part of a secondary rewards program. There are different ranks of cards, bronze, silver, gold, and black, with black being the rarest, and they each have a redemption code on the back. Once you scratch these off and collect various combinations of the different ranks of cards, you can redeem them for things like gift cards or a custom diamond painting even. Now, just a quick note that even though I got a bronze with this kit, that actually doesn't necessarily mean that you will also get a bronze if you get this kit. It is random within kits. Bronze is by far the most common, like 95% of my cards are bronze, but you could totally get one of the other ranks of cards. Now, here on the inside of this envelope, there's some helpful stuff. I just want to point out the VIP Facebook group, which you can join once you've made your first purchase, and their mobile app, which you get 20% off your first purchase through there. So you can be strategic with your discount codes if you want. Now, here we have a set of stickers. I'm going to use this in my paper logbook once I start working on the kit. They don't reveal the image to you here. They keep it a mystery all the way through. And when you take a look at your sticker labels, I'm talking too fast today. I'm sorry, you guys. I ate some of my kids' Halloween candy earlier. I'll blame it on that. You're going to see that all of your symbols are in black and white. That is, again, to help preserve the mystery. So we only have 47 colors in this one. The code in the right-hand column is the DMC code. It's what most diamond painting companies use, and it comes from the DMC brand of floss and cross stitch. Special drills for Diamond Art Club are going to be at the end. Z is fairy dust, M is frosted, and then 6000's range colors are not part of the DMC. They're actually colors that Diamond Art Club has created to fill gaps in the DMC color code system. So, looks like we have one of those in this kit. Diamond Art Club makes all their drills in-house, so they're able to do stuff like that, which I actually really appreciate. Let me get my diamond painting as close to the original artwork as possible. Yes? Yes. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. First, Again, I told you I'm going to give this to you in kind of stages. I'm going to show you the drills. So if you want to get a better look at the color family, I know we got a little bit of it from the image, but I'm going to show you the pack of drills first. And then I'm going to zoom you in. I'm going to kind of pan over different parts of the canvas. So depending on what you're wanting to see, that's how we're going to do things. So here's a look at the drill colors. Mystery kit interior. And, ooh, hello. I feel like you can already start to picture it. Lots of cream colors and grays, actually, that aren't necessarily, I feel like, in that question mark. But then we have lots of blues and a little bit of greens. So very blue heavy color palette, but some of those cream accents too. So there's our colors. Now I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit so that you get to see some different areas of this canvas. So all of my sleuths, I will hopefully make this not too hard for you to figure out exactly what this image is. All right, give me just a sec. Okay, so for those of you that want no other spoilers at this point as far as the canvas goes, this is the part where you got to click away. Happy shopping tomorrow. Good luck to you. And for the rest of you, let's go ahead and take a look. So we're down here at the bottom right corner. And as we unroll this, okay, you can definitely make out several parts of this already, I'm noticing. Depends on what symbols they use, honestly, how clear some of these different elements of the artwork are going to be. In this case, there's definitely, this is a little more obvious, I feel like, than some of the others. So I don't think this will be too tricky to figure out. But at the same time, if you're not trying to decipher the image, you're not like really analyzing it, then I think that this will largely stay a mystery for you. And I feel like Diamond Art Club really does try to deliberately choose artwork for mystery kits that is going to be fun to work on as a mystery kit. Like artwork that has different things going on in different parts of it that, as you work on sections, you're going to have different things revealed to you, and that it's going to stay a mystery in a lot of ways from start to finish in some way. So I feel like there's a couple of things in particular in this one I really look at and I go, yeah, that's going to give it away for you guys. I see some really like characteristic things of Art by Julia's work in here. And I think this could be a really cute image. So now let me talk about some of kind of how Diamond Art Club does mystery kits and also the features of their kits in general. So if you take a look up close, this is something I want to explain in case it is confusing and you haven't done or worked on a kit from Diamond Art Club before that's a mystery. So how they've done it with current mystery kits is that they have varied the background colors. These actually all represent the same exact symbol. You're going to be putting the same drill color down for every single one of these here, even though the background color is different. These are all going to be DMC, the symbol down here, 3770. You can see there's no background color on these stickers or on the legend even. They vary the color. There's that color variance for a couple of reasons. One, as far as I know anyway, one is to help preserve the mystery by changing up the background colors like this. It makes it harder to see patterns in the artwork. And the other thing is that this actually is easier on the eyes. The way that Diamond Art Club did their mystery kits originally, the first several of them, including the few that I've completed, was they were entirely black and white. It was pretty, I felt kind of hard on the eyes. So I like this change. It was a very welcome change, but I haven't actually worked on one of these yet. I've been itching to work on a Diamond Art Club mystery again. So maybe this will be the one. And I want to see kind of really what the experience is of working on a kit that has these different colors. But just at first glance, it does look like something that is going to be less headache inducing. For me, anyway. That can be subjective, of course. Now, canvas materials, you guys know and love Diamond Art Club. Super nice canvas material. It's soft on the back and has a nice weight to it. It's going to lay flat well. They put legends. They put it at the top left and the bottom right. And then you have a perforated plastic cover, which it might come with pink lines like this. It might come with gray lines. That's more common. But the sections are about 4 by 4 inches or 10 by 10 centimeters. And the lines help you see where the edges are. And you can work within these if you like having those pre-sectioned off areas for you to work within. And that could work well for a mystery kit even. Then if you go down to the bottom left of the canvas, you'll see the thumbnail. Again, just the question mark, not the actual original artwork. Then title, size, and copyright. So this, along with all the other kits that Diamond Art Club carries, are legally licensed. That means that the artist has both given permission for the use of this artwork. So Art by Julia has, even though it's a mystery, has given permission and is being compensated as well by Diamond Art Club. That's the case with all of their kits, like I mentioned. Discount code and other socials, and there's a bit about their lifetime warranty. And so as long as you're the original owner and purchaser of your kit, you're covered under that lifetime warranty, which includes things like if you were to run out of a drill color or something like that. Now, taking a look at this does look like it has a lot of color blocking. I'm not going to pan over it all again, but a lot of Art by Julia's artwork, it does have a lot of color blocking. And because of that, I would say that this is a more beginner friendly and accessible kind of mystery kit compared to some others. I've done some very confetti heavy mystery kits, and it feels like that just adds a layer of difficulty. But knowing that there's a lot of color blocking will help this go maybe a little bit faster, because you can use your multi-placer. You'll have that color in your tray for longer. And it'll, I think, just help it feel less intimidating. So that is something that I feel like is kind of unique about this one. I feel like the majority of mystery kits I feel like they tend to be more confetti heavy from what I've seen, the ones I've unboxed and stuff. So anyway, let's take a look now at the diamonds up close. I'm going to leave you right about here, but we're going to look at the actual diamonds. I want to see our special drills and get a look at these together. So here's our colors again. Back you up a little bit. I still got you zoomed in. Now, these are going to be not in DMC order, but rather roughly in order of weight or how many diamonds there are. So if you like to kit up with storage containers that have a variety of sizes, this is actually kind of convenient in my opinion. Now, Diamond Art Club square drills are some of my favorites on the market. I find them to be really top-notch in terms of quality. They're very consistent in size and shape and don't tend to have too much trash, which is really important, I feel like, especially with a mystery kit, where when I place the diamonds down, I don't want to have to worry about them not fitting over the symbol correctly, because I just want it to cover up the symbol well, and all that I'm seeing when it's completed is the drill colors and the original artwork really coming through. And with square drills, because they sit flush against each other, there's not really wiggle room on any of the sides. So if these were poor quality, like if they were trash prone or if they were inconsistent in size and shape, it would cause major problems. And that just doesn't tend to be the case with Diamond Art Club square drills. And that's why I love them so much. Here's our first special drill color, Z704. Now this is a fairy dust color. Fairy dust diamonds have a pearlescent sheen. It's very shimmery. It almost looks like someone just took a brush and brushed some, like a fine glitter mica powder on the tops of these diamonds. They're very subtle compared to the other special drills that Diamond Art Club has. This is my favorite kind of special drill that they have though. So this is a bright green color. Now, typically I go through the canvas and show you where the special drills are going to be placed, but because this is a mystery and I don't even necessarily know exactly like what the different parts of the image would be just from looking at the symbols, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that. We'll see. I'll take a glance and see if there's anything that's really obvious, but it's unlikely. Here's our next special drill, Z352. It's a pretty like pinkish coral fairy dust color. Just a small bag of this one. I think we had 3 in total, and then we have a frosted diamond, which if you haven't seen a frosted diamond from Diamond Art Club before, it's a really neat, newer kind of special drill. I'm looking forward to showing you. I don't see it in this strand though. It must be in the other. I'm guessing it'll be either blue or white, but let's see if how I'm guessing here. Oh, hello. There, it's blue. We have 5 bags of this frosted diamond. Holy cow, that's the most I've ever seen of a frosted diamond in a kit yet. Now, these just came out a few months ago. And so frosted diamonds are designed to look like frosted glass. There's a couple of unique features about them. For one, they're really not faceted. It's just kind of a rounded top. And they also have a matte finish almost. So they're very, very different. Like look at it side by side with this fairy dust diamond. The difference couldn't be more stark. It's a really, really, really neat kind of special drill. And my guess is that this represents water in some way. Just guessing. This is giving aquatic vibes to me. So we have 5 good sized bags of this frosted diamond. And I wonder how this is to multi-place. Like I wonder if the fact that they're not faceted on the top, if that makes it easier or harder to pick up if you know, whether you use putty or wax. I wonder how that would go. Anyway, here's our next fairy dust diamond. I think this is our last special drill, Z3753. It's a light blue fairy dust color. And then there's the last of our strand there. Now I'm going to take just a quick look off camera and see if it is easy to see where some of these special drills are, and if I could potentially tell you something about what I think they are a part of. I don't know. I'll let you know. I'll be right back. So I actually do have some guesses. So first, the light green fairy dust color. This is the most kind of obvious spot to me. It's color blocked in these areas, and to me, these look like lily pads. So does this one down here, this little pack. Those look like lily pads to me. And I'm seeing some of that light green fairy dust just all throughout those. So I see it down here. There's a bunch of it in whatever this is over here too. I'm not sure. And then that blue frosted diamond, I am still guessing it's something aquatic, because look, right next to these lily pads, there's what I think are lily pads. There's actually a bunch of that light blue frosted diamond. It's the symbol in here. And you know, there's sprinklings of that blue fairy dust in here too. So, and then as I kind of move through here, like I keep coming across like, okay, there's more of the blue frosted here and some of the light green fairy dust right here. This is more than I'm usually able to pick out because there's so much color blocking. Normally I cannot pick out this many special drills in a mystery kit. It just doesn't work for my eyes. There's some of the frosted diamond over here. Like I don't know exactly what those things are in this image. I just have some guesses. And then when we get up here to like the top part of the canvas, I'm not really seeing a lot in the way of special drills. The one that the symbol that's really not jumping out at me is that pinkish coral fairy dust. That has not grabbed my eye, and I really don't know where that one is. Oh wait, no, that's an hourglass, not an X. Oh, hold up. There's some of the pink fairy dust. You know what animal that looks like, right? There's some of the pink fairy dust there and right there. So there you go. Who would have thought we found all of those special drills, at least some of each of them in this kit. So that was fun to be able to give you guys maybe a glimpse at where some of those special drills might go. So yes, let me give you another, just a really quick recap on this one. This is a mystery kit by the artist Art by Julia. It's 60 by 80-ish centimeters and just has 47 colors. Lots of color blocking. This one is going to, I think, feel very accessible as far as mystery kits go. The theme for this one that they're giving is interior. Usually when they do a social media preview, they'll also give a little blurb that kind of hints to what this artwork is too. And the special drills in this one are pretty cool. Those 5 bags of that blue frosted diamond are going to be really fun to work with. And I'm so curious to see what they look like actually, completed on the canvas. So this kit, along with, if they often do mystery kits in pairs, not always, but for a midweek release, I feel like they usually do at least one other mystery kit. So at least this one, and if there's anything else, is going to be coming out tomorrow, which is Monday, November 10th, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern time. As a really important reminder, it's one release time for everybody when they do these midweek releases. So you gotta set your alarms. I hate to be the person that would ever kind of push any form of FOMO, but purely for those of you that are diehard Art by Julia fans, I just want you to know that I suspect this is gonna sell out very quickly, and I just want you to plan accordingly if you're able to. But you guys, you stick to your budget, you stick to, whatever parameters you set yourself for shopping. This is just informational. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you could keep the comments relatively spoiler free, just in case, like vague spoilers, I don't know, keep it somewhat vague, I guess. But let me know in the comments at least what your thoughts are. Is this one you think you're going to grab? Are you going to hold off? And I would say, are you going to wish list it? Which you could wish list it and maybe try to track it down in the future. If you're seeing this in the future after it has sold out, I would suggest checking out de-stash groups. There's some different various Facebook de-stash groups out there for diamond painting. There's also other apps like third-party spots like, eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, those kinds of things you could check as well. But try not to overpay if you can help it. So anyway, you guys, I hope this was helpful, entertaining, fun, all those things. Thank you for watching. Let me know, like I said, what you think below, and subscribe if you want to see more diamond painting videos from me. I do a variety of unboxings and reviews from different companies here on my channel, as well as weekly whip and chats if you want some company while you're crafting on Monday mornings, and also other diamond painting related stuff. So I hope you're doing very well, friends, and that you have a day and a week as wonderful as you are. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.